It's man like Dan. Come on, welcome to Melanated&Proud. Today we have a very special guest. Big man, big chest. Wearing a jacket, no vest. So this man, he loves the gym. He can't float, but he can swim. I tell you what, he's got a bad boy chin. So let's welcome Big Sam, the inspiration. So how do you want to address yourself today?
Well, some people call me Sam Bam.
Sam Bam.
Some people call me Sammy. Yes, Sam Bam. I got Sammy. Got Whams as well too. Back in. Got
Why they call you
Silverback
Whams?
as well too. Wham, fuck, you don't see what's going on here. But today, you're not going to address me formally. Samuel Nanasafo Afriyie, Shantyton.
Obviously, big ups. So, what is your job, bro? What
Job,
do you
bro.
do?
Self-employed, personal trainer, and a first-class qualified sports therapist.
They're like, you're gas. You love saying that, innit? First class.
I worked hard for that, you know. Worked hard for that first class.
Yeah. So would you say uni was worth it?
100%.
Okay, cool.
Like, even not just for the experience of, like, you know, getting a degree, but like life lessons, you know, developing me as a character as well too. Like it all contributed to make me the man I am today.
To me, you just evolved in it. Like you still got the same characteristics that you did in like school time. So it's nice to see the growth in it. It's nice to see. So tell us where you're from.
Man's from, well, nationality, Ghanaian, Ashanti. You know what I mean? From Kumasi, those that do know, Ghana and stuff. I'm from East London, Walthamstow.
Promised land.
That's me, man.
So he was born here, yeah?
Yeah, born and raised here, 26 years, sorry. 26 years.
I ain't lying. You're not 26.
I'm 26, bro. 1994 December. Don't get me mad.
Okay. Tell us how your childhood was like, or like your upbringing. So like what sort of environment was you living in?
My mum and dad first, do you know what I mean, when I was young, and my older brother as well too. But my older brother, he's my half brother, so we don't have the same dad. Same mum. Cool. Yeah, so basically when I was young, like until like 3 years old, my dad was about, and then he left, obviously with another woman, and that is a whole other story. Yeah, so me and my mum and my brother, single mum raising me and my brother up as well too. So the times were hard, like she was just working day in, day out, whatnot. So I didn't really see my mum that much as well too. She was doing shifts day in, day out. It was my brother who stepped in as like a father figure to look after me as well too. The area that I'm living in as well too, I'm in Walthamstow. Like back in the days, it was like heavily, you know, into like gangs and stuff as well too. And my brother, he was well known around the area, so basically, because of my brother, I had that protection. Like every time I was out and about on the road, everyone would be like, "That's Thomas's little brother. That's my brother Thomas, innit?" Like, that's Thomas's little brother. So everyone knew me, like in Walthamstow, like Thomas's little brother. Yeah. So just having that security around, which was good. Which means that I couldn't get myself into like trouble like that, innit? So like also my brother would beat me down if I ever got myself into that kind of stuff, innit? So, like we thank God for like my brother stepping in and stuff and whatnot. So going into like school times and stuff now, I was just, you know, your mom just, you know, typical African parents, wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, all that stuff there. So my head was in the books like most of the time, even to the point of having kids just walking around my yard as well. Yeah. And so I was heavily focused on just like, you know, studying hard as well as, you know, getting into sports as well too and whatnot. And yeah, that was like upbringing, young lads and stuff. Yeah.
You had a mad start, but I can tell like it 100% shaped you, innit? But your work ethic is a madness. Like your hours that you put in, like it's mad. And like, would you say that's because of what happened in the past and you seeing your mum having to like grind?
I'll say definitely, yeah. I feel like my work ethic comes from my mum's side, and like the chilled side comes from my dad's side. Like, yeah, my mum coming in day out, working night shifts, day shifts. I think even like she's doing cleaning job as well too. Like she's putting in a work was just to like, not even just to put food on the table, but like to have this, you know, the house around us as well too. Yeah. And like be able to get the things that I wanted to as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, as a child, you want so many things up in it. And mum was like putting in the shift to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, love. For me, I feel like you have to really like implementing that in me, and that's what allowed me to, you know, have this work ethic and just do it. Do it for like, not do it for myself, but do it for other people around. You know what I mean?
Obviously, tell us about your work ethic, innit? Because I know, innit? But like, it'll be mad. Like, you'll do your shift at work, come back, you still do more hours, and like you're going to bed late, you're waking up early.
So basically, before the whole, you know, lockdown thing came through, it was generally like I'll be at the gym from 6 a.m. in the morning. My first client at 6, no one at 7, no one at 8. Then I have like a gap for like 2-3 hours to eat and then train as well too. And then I had some clients that were like, you do freelancing, so I have them at like 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock as well too. Then I have a little gap for myself as well too. I either go home, have a little nap, or I stay there, do some bit of work as well too. And then I have clients going again from like 5, 6, 7, next one 8. Then I'll go home, reach home by like 9:30, you know, eat, sleep, and then repeat. Same thing again. That's like from Monday to Friday. And then on a Saturday, Sunday, it's more chilled, but I use that more for like the sports therapy side. So I have clients in the morning from like, have 8, 9, and 10, 11 to like 1, I'll train myself. And then I have clients in the evening, probably like 6, 7, or 8 as well too. Like the later is the best. So
I'm just saying bare numbers.
No, bare numbers. I'm so used to the day just going through, flying through, so I know where it is, isn't it? But to other people, they're like, bro.
You're like a machine, bro. You're a robot, bro.
Just repeating lifestyle. I feel like it started like at university. So at uni, not even like before university, I was in like year 13. I got my first job as a sports coach. So I was going to like schools, doing coaching there, after school clubs. And like, so go to classes and stuff, finish school, then I head over to like, let's say probably Edmonton, do sessions there, come back home, then study again and whatnot, etc., etc. Then I got myself a second job where I became a fitness instructor at a better gym in Leighton. So them hours there is like you do a 6 a.m. start, finish at 1 p.m. And then after that one, I'll go home, get my stuff, and then I'll go to after school club for 3:30, do probably 2 sessions there, and then come back home and then study again. So it was like literally round the clock, just like that, throughout the first year, second year. And then coming into third year as well too, same thing as well. Like third year was a really tough year. Even though I had like dissertation and stuff, but because of the grind that I wanted, you know, to do for myself and other people around me, I said I have to keep on, you know, keep the 2 jobs and keep pushing. So yeah, it was a lot.
So what keeps you going is like the fact that you know that you wanna create a better future for yourself and your family.
Remember we had that gym.
Yeah.
The new building. Yeah, gym as well too. So that was very good as well too. I feel like that even helped me to, you know, push even more in my other job as well too. The fitness role. Because of that made me feel like, you know what, gym is for me. Like this is the place I want to be, training people, helping them out as well too. And even though it helped me physically, but even mentally as well too. Like help me to push, help me to drive, make sure I put in 100% or even 110% in everything I do.
I don't even know where to start because you got bare different roles. So like, how was it at the beginning?
Opportunity came when there was a new gym opening up in Walthamstow, the gym group. And funny story, yeah, I was basically put on discipline in my old job, innit? Because I was personal training a client, and you're not allowed to do that, innit? You're not allowed to do it on that role. So because of that, they put me on discipline, and I wasn't able to work. So these times, like I was doing the fitness coaching thing, but it wasn't enough money coming in. So having not been able to work that job was like, bro, I really need to find something else. I can't wait for them. Like the whole discipline thing is like they take all like personal statements from the client. Was money transferred? Blah 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 blah. How long has it been going for? This and that, and then they will make a decision when you come back or not. But in my head, I'm thinking I'm not gonna wait for them because right now my life is still going forward. You know what I mean?
Tell them, innit?
Days are going. Yeah. You know what I mean? Days are going, Sam. So time is being wasted right now. I could be doing something else. I've been making money, hustling, innit? So like it was mad. Like the gym that was open around the corner, I was like, you know, it's a new gym. I got my level 3 as well too. You know what? Let me just try. You know, just go for the interview and see what's happening. So I was trying to search online, couldn't find anything on it, and then I ended up walking through Walthamstow Central, and then the manager who's doing like the leaflet thing is there. So I was speaking to him like, I'm a level 3, you know, personal trainer, and I'm trying to find your vacancies online, but it's not there. And he was like, okay, just hand in your CV. He's gonna be there, just hand in your CV, and then we'll get a meeting and stuff. And booked it. So I ended up booking it in, then had the meeting and whatnot. And I was pretty confident in myself because I knew like what I could bring to the team was like the whole first class sports therapy degree in it. And I felt like that didn't really pushed out as much. So like I said, I felt like I was gonna bring something unique to the team.
Yeah.
And thank God that obviously their manager saw that, recognized it, along with the aura and everything, and took me in it. So that year, like it was a really like a blessing in disguise that yes, I took the chance to hustle in like my old job and I put in discipline. But at the same time, it opened the door for me to, you know, get out there and then get another role instead. You know what I mean? So imagine I didn't, you know, I didn't go through that. I would have still felt comfortable and just stayed there and worked for them for and not taking that chance of going and get another job. Do you know what I mean? So
you create opportunities for yourself. Like you didn't wait for the opportunity to come to you, because like you said, you probably wouldn't have got it for like a while, but you have to force it for yourself.
Exactly. Like I could have literally just sat there waiting for them to go through the whole disciplinary scene thing. 6 days gone by, and then I get my job back again, and I'm back in a comfortable state. But because I was in an uncomfortable state and I was moved, I had to make the move and go and get the job.
What challenge would you say you faced?
Challenging. One thing is that coming out of the whole comfortable state.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're in a place and you're working day in, day out, you can become comfortable with the job. Do you know what I mean? You become comfortable in terms of like, you know the roles, you wake up in the morning, you go there, you do your thing, come back home. But there's no challenge in it. But then once you're come out that whole comfort zone and you feel like, raw, like this is all I know. Now I'm about to go do something else. So I really had to really adapt myself into like in terms of what do you call it? People skills, talking to new people, coming to a whole new environment in Walthamstow. You know, it's in terms of like, not saying that it's being competitive in the gym. Like people think that personal training, it is competitive in the gym, in a personal trainer or other personal trainers as well too. But I feel like the place that I'm in right now, we're like a family, innit? So we all each other up. You get what I mean? There's not one time someone saying this and this personal trainer over here, or this and another one over here, innit? Or like, you know what? You've got a member here who needs help. Can you help the person? Boom. That's the opportunity. Meeting new people as well too. Like, I'm a shy person. Might say, when I go to a new environment, I am one quiet Donny, fam. I'm really observant.
So like, even each time I step there, everyone's calling your name. Like everyone's gassed at you, man. Like I don't feel like you ever struggle for clients because you've always got people around you. Always. Yeah. What are your prices for personal training, sports therapy? Do you want to reveal that, or is it negotiable?
It's not even a negotiable thing. It's just
it
depends on. You know what it is? It depends on whether you're at the gym or not. Okay, so if you come to my gym, then obviously you could train at that gym. Innit? If you're not, then you have to end up paying their price to come to the gym, etc., etc. But if I'm training you outside, then it's a different story. But in terms of like training plans and whatnot, it all depends on their goals as well too. Because some things might take me longer to do. So let's say someone wants to do like a 4-week transformation. Cool. Then I have to give them a set to do that. Some people might want 12-week one. So I'll have to, okay, I used to do X, Y, and Z. So the prices will vary, if that makes sense, innit? Depending on the one that you want from them. But in terms of sports therapy, currently right now, it's £30 for half an hour, okay? And it's 60 for an hour. So that's like, generally within Wolf Forest, that's cool. But if you're on the outskirts and stuff and whatnot, then I have to take consideration of travel and stuff.
Trust me, you won't lose out on your money. You've done me good a few times still, like. So I appreciate
You
it.
come back up to me, man. I can sort you out.
Yeah, no, still not done, innit? After that, I'll be back. Obviously, you did your bodybuilding contest as well.
Yeah. Hey, Dad done his research, you know.
I did my research still.
But during those times, like, my body was literally changing every week. I was getting slimmer. My jawline was coming in. I was looking.
Bruv,
Like
I've never seen you slim. I don't know why you're gassing, man.
Bro, I'm gonna post some more pictures up about my prep and stuff next time, and then you're gonna see, man. It was mad. Like, I've never seen my body, come so lean in my life, and that's what kind of motivated me as well too. Like, knowing the fact that I'm gonna put my body through so much stress and stuff to achieve a look that I've never seen before, but I want to see what I could actually, obtain in it. Yeah. And is it possible to do it natural as well? Because even like in the bodybuilding scene, there's a lot of people. I don't say a lot of people, but the misconception is that everyone takes drugs, but everybody takes drugs. Do you know what I mean? Some people do it naturally, but they just don't look as big or as shredded or as veiny or grainy as those that do take the drugs. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I wanted to prove a point, not even to myself, but to other people, that you can do this naturally to achieve that body. So even along the journey, a lot of people were like really cheering me on, supporting me, so you're gonna smash it, Like even other people that started gym be like, I started gym because of you. What you're doing is mad. It's really motivating, inspired me and whatnot.
Big Sam, the inspiration.
For me, that was really, really like, I don't know, like, what's the word? I was like super excited like to see that's happening. Do you know what I mean? I'm impacting so many people. Like, even those that like, I wasn't doing it for them, I was doing it for myself. But because of what I was doing, it really like impacted a lot of people, innit? And even got other people to even start doing competitions as well, innit? So I felt like, right, this is crazy. So it came to show day, and I kid you not, like I had like my own corner. I remember stepping on the stage on my own corner, left hand side, all screaming, "Go Samuel!" Shouting out my number and thing, and like it was mad support. Like, just to know a whole year has gone by to come to the same show and seeing the growth in my own body transformation and stuff, and just the people that I've impacted and people that's come along the journey with me as well too and stuff. Like, can't lie, even after the stage, after stepping on the stage, I didn't play top. Like, man cried, when I saw this. Man got teary eyes and started crying, started hugging everyone, got emotional stuff. But yeah, I was overwhelmed, like, just to be so happy that, like, even though I didn't win on the stage, I felt like I won people's hearts and changed them as well too. So that was a plus for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's powerful. That's powerful. Wow. Even I'm getting a bit tearful right now, you know what I mean?
I don't be crying over you, bro.
No, that's bad. Alright, so what's your future plans?
Future plans?
Obviously, you ain't got to reveal everything, innit? Just like, it's a little bit insight, innit?
Well, right now, because of the whole COVID situation, I'm trying to find a more sustainable job. Let's say that. That's my future plan right now. Like, COVID has really taught me that that anything can happen in any time. You just got to be prepared, innit? So, my future plans is to be more financially stable. To find myself a more stable job as well too. Not saying that I'm gonna disregard personal training, but I'm still gonna keep on the side, but find something that's really gonna help me, that's gonna stay there regardless of what's happening, in the world as well too. Because only God knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. You just got to be prepared. And like, just that's my main two, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I hear that. You've got your multiple streams of income as well, and like, obviously, I know you're not where you want to be right now, but I feel like you've got the right mindset. So that's why I feel like it was key to have you on, because your drive is like, it's incomparable. I haven't seen anyone with like your sort of drive, your work ethic, and like you're who we need to be, like, you know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate it, man.
I know more to come from you, and 100% we'll hear from you again. So like, where can we find you?
On Instagram. I'm on Instagram. So SA, the number 4, and then fitness. It's all there.
Cool.
Start the training, diet plans, training programs. Hit me up there. And even sometimes I might post some, fun stuff, me dancing, also here and there, whatnot.
I was gonna say, like, you're more than a triple threat, bruv. You're more.
They're one eligible vet, bro.
Fitness instructor, sports therapist, personal trainer, entertainer, dancer. Like the list goes on. Model.
Nah, stop it.
Like, no, but obviously, I'll add that in there. So we've got a question for you.
Yeah.
About our people. So,
Mhm.
do you feel like we need to create our own story? And if so, why?
The way that I perceive that question, I feel like our generation, okay, I feel like we need to definitely create our own story in terms of like coming together and being as one. I do feel like, well, I'm trying to think about like my mom's side and stuff and whatnot. Like their generation's kind of more like they stick to their group, they stick to their kind of like tradition and stuff and whatnot, and that's it. Like they don't really regard anything else outside and stuff and whatnot. But the way I see it, like, I feel like the world we're living in, there's a lot of people, you know, crossing each other's nations and stuff and whatnot, which is good because at the same time, we're all one people, all came from Africa. Do you know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be times where you're like, because you come from this country, we're not gonna hang around with you, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Like right now, there's a lot of people that's like bringing up their own businesses as well too, and we're not supporting them because of probably where they come from, etc. Which it shouldn't be like that. We should come together as one and like love each other as our own as well too, and be able to push each other. So like even in terms of like a lot of people that's like come to me for like personal training session stuff, like they've really helped support me and helped me push up as well too, and that is part of my story. And because of what they've done, they've now become part of my story, and I want to become part of theirs as well too. So I feel like everyone should really look at each other, okay? But like, what can I do for my brother and my sister? You know, forget about countries, you know, forget about where they come from. You're my brother, you're my sister. What can I do for you? And then through that, I feel like our story will help us, but to, you know, get us to the top where we should be. Yeah.
Bro, that's powerful statement, boy. No, but it's true. But yeah, what word do you have for people that also want to do something similar to what you're doing?
Go out and do it. Don't let no one tell you that you can't do it, because you can do it. As long as you got your mind in it and you put your heart in it, trust you achieve it, bro. You achieve it. Put God first. Put God first. He will surely guide you and protect you. And then there's that knowledge and wisdom to overcome anything. Yeah.
And your last words for your people?
Love you all. Love you all.
You gotta bring that love back, innit?
100%. Love should be the source that makes the whole world go round.
Man, just spitting bare bars. Well,
got me on a roll, innit? It's just coming out like water.
we'll leave it there though. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And obviously, more will come for you in the future. More blessings, more money, more success.
Amen.